How strong is Kishibe? The man that is claimed to be the strongest devil hunter in Chainsaw Man. What exactly has he done that is the case, and why does he drink all the time? To let you know, this video will contain spoilers for Chainsaw Man manga, so beware. This is not any regular devil hunter. He has been in the devil hunting game from a young age, looking to have done it approximately more than 30 years. That is one experienced fighter. And how did he survive that long? In this video, we will dive into it, but before that, if you haven't already, make sure you leave a like for the Chainsaw Man videos so I know you like them, and I'll be sure to create more. It would greatly be appreciated also. Anyway, subscribe if you're new as well. Now let's see all about the strongest devil hunter, Kishibe. Now, from what we know of Kishibe, he has taken 0 L's. In fact, we've never seen him in pain or struggling. But to gauge how strong he is, we must look at his credibility. He is known to be a Special Division 1 hunter, in which he has worked within the devil hunting field for a very long time. As we know, being a devil hunter and surviving is very hard. I mean, Himeno could tell you that herself. He's been battling these devils and still standing. He must be a beast for sure. He was known to be Mad Dog Kishibe back in the day, displaying he was definitely a force not to be reckoned with. That insinuates that he could be much weaker now compared to when he was younger, and he had his simp moment for Quan Chi. Another reason for that is also due to the fact when he was talking of Yoshida, it seems that he claimed that he was weaker than him. Someone who early in the series said he is the strongest devil hunter. Could be a troll, but who knows? He speaks volumes of actually Yoshida himself. So now let's actually get into why we believe that he is strong. The first time we see his strength was displayed against Denji and Power. These two are absolutely scared of him, and they even admit that he is too strong. They have their necks snapped in meeting this guy and beaten over 20 times, 20 being Denji alone. And Power said that she was unconscious every time Denji was knocked out as well, so it could even be way more, almost 40 times together. That's not considering the fact that he is an absolute unit who, even though he's over the age of 50, has superhuman reaction. For example, when Denji and Power had their plan in which they decided to use their brains because they thought that he was drinking too much alcohol so his brain is rotten, he casually dodges a spear attack from Power where he couldn't even see it until it came out of the door, which displays his superhuman reflexes, as well as attacking Denji from behind. It is clearly shocking and still defeats Denji and Power in the process, knowing the fact he is fighting a fiend and a hybrid. He's always able to hold up easily against them, and that is definitely saying something. In one swing rotation, Denji even tries to stab Kishibe at one point and executed 4 stabbings before he could even process what was going on in full rotation. That actually is insane speed from Kishibe. He definitely has accolades to back up his claims. Another situation in where Kishibe actually displayed his strength is when we saw him fight in the International Assassins arc, when they were all going after Denji. He had to go up against Quan Chi's girlfriends and pretty much wash them, no soap, no dryer. He just annihilated them without any issues and just with his knives alone. Similar to how he does against Denji and Power, and Long being someone that can breathe fire. But it seems that ain't no problem. He then later had a scrap against Quan Chi, in which he absolutely gets red quite a lot, but his reactions are still insanely fast, especially considering the insane speed of Quan Chi. He still proves to be ridiculous as a human. And in terms of durability, he was able to sustain a fall onto Kobeni's car, RIP Kobeni's car, but he still survived that fall. Similar to Kishibe, Yoshida fought and lost against her, and then he fought again and practically adapted to her insanely fast, although he gets chucked out the window afterwards. That was pretty funny. But it did save them from losing their arm and going to hell, so yeah, shout out Quan Chi. To give further evidence for Kishibe's strength is the fact that Makima herself has acknowledged that Kishibe is stronger than the Angel Devil, and they are equal if the Angel Devil wasn't lazy. That is literally someone who can take away your life just by touching you and then turn you into a weapon. The fact Kishibe is scaled to that degree shows how ridiculous he really is, and there's so much more of him left to see in Chainsaw Man. Now, what I haven't touched up upon yet is Kishibe's contracts with the 3 devils. Yep, you guessed it. Kishibe has 3 devil contracts, more than a lot of the usual devil hunters. One of them is the Claw Devil, the Knife Devil is another one, and the last one being the Needle Devil. This was found in chapter 61 after being exposed by one of Quan Chi's ladies, which is Pinxie in this case. During it, he was able to completely dismantle them, but Pinxie said something along the lines of he has nothing left really to give up. I wonder if it was to insult him, or she saw that he actually gave up a lot of things, maybe his lifespan, who knows, to be able to actually get the contracts to start working. Because as you know, when you have a contract, you have to be able to exchange something in return to be able to use its ability. Not to mention, within a bonus chapter that used to be in the physical copy, but now I found this in a digital format, it shows Kishibe actually fighting devil hunters from when he was younger and growing up with time, asking Lady Quan Chi out all the time, being pretty much a simp this whole time, not being able to get her, and then finding out in the end that she is lesbian because she believes she likes girls. But for him, he said he already knew. So maybe when I started the video saying no L's, I guess this is an L for Kishibe. And not to mention the fact that Quan Chi also died in front of him. Yikes, Kishibe actually hasn't had the best of luck. I guess most of the luck stems down from the fact that he's still alive to this day, because we know a lot of characters didn't get to say the same thing. So all in all, Kishibe is a very strong foe who's not to be messed with. I can tell you right now, with his superhuman strength, superhuman speed, and superhuman capabilities, along with the contracts that he has, he most definitely is the strongest human in Chainsaw Man. Perhaps he could be second strongest depending on the strength of Yoshida, because it seems like Yoshida has a lot of potential, which we will enclose maybe later and see during part 2 of Chainsaw Man's manga. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the video. I actually ended up liking Kishibe a lot more while going through this video, and I actually feel like a reread for Chainsaw Man needs to be done by me. It is too crazy and all over the place, and I love it. If you haven't already though, make sure you watch some of my previous videos on Chainsaw Man. I also did a live stream where I was reacting to Chainsaw Man. Subscribe if you're new. And as I say to the new and old people that come and visit my channel, Njana.
Yeah, me,